Hello and welcome to your favorite travel show, Tourismus Namibia. I am your host, Glenora Shipura, getting right into what you can expect in today's broadcast. Under topics, we find out more about the renovations of the Alte Feste, the Livelihoods Diversification Strategy of the Kavango Zambezi Transfrontier Conservation Area, and community training on sustainable harvesting of the Devil's Claw. Under destinations, we take a look at the Safari Villa Boutique here in the capital and the Africa Awaits Lodge near Gobabis. And to the point, we hear about the human-wildlife conflict in the Kavango East and West regions. We'll be right back with your topics after this. Getting right into your topics, starting us off, the Arts and Culture Ministry has committed $5 million towards phase 1 of the Alte Feste renovations, an initiative that aims to transform Windhoek's oldest landmarks into a vibrant cultural hub. This funding will support the initial stages of creating a genocide museum of remembrance and a center of excellence for arts and crafts, celebrating Namibian heritage and fostering community engagement. The Namibia Arts, Craft and Design Center, alongside the ministry, will oversee the project, breathing new life into the iconic building, which has been closed to the public since 2014. This $5 million contribution complements the U.S. Embassy's support of around $4.2 million Namibian dollars through the Ambassador's Cultural Preservation Fund, marking a collaborative effort to honor Namibia's past while supporting local artisans and fostering artistic talent. The repurposed Alte Feste will feature a genocide museum, retail craft market, gallery space, courtyard event space, and more. This transformation will balance historical preservation and modern functionality, creating a landmark for both Namibians and international visitors. Getting to our next topic, the Kavango Zambezi Transfrontier Conservation Area, CASA TFCA, is often wrongly perceived as exclusively about wildlife conservation. The reality, however, is that the CASA TFCA's conservation and community well-being objectives are intricately linked, considering that the TFCA is a coexistence landscape with approximately 3 million people. According to CASA, amidst growing pressures on the ecosystem from, among others, economic development, unsustainable use of natural resources, a rapidly evolving change in climate and demographic factors, including incompatible land uses, all of which are having significant impacts on livelihoods and drawing on communities' ability to initiate collective action. The CASA TFCA partner states of Angola, Botswana, Namibia, Zambia, and Zimbabwe convened the Community Working Group CWG in Kasane, Botswana. Now, the meeting that recently took place discussed the operationalization and implementation of various strategic tools designed and developed to enhance communities' livelihoods, including the CASA TFCA Livelihoods Diversification Strategy and the Livelihoods Focus Climate Risk. The meeting concluded with the establishment of an inclusive task force that will drive the implementation of the CASA TFCA Livelihoods Diversification Strategy assessment, as well as the prospect of developing a wildlife economy in the CASA. Now, in the last of our topics, the Environment Ministry, through the Namibia Integrated Landscape Approach for Enhancing Livelihoods and Environmental Projects, recently trained community members of the Nkulivire in the Kavango West region on sustainable harvesting of the Devil's Claw. The training was aimed at enhancing opportunities for communities to earn a living from Devil's Claw harvesting. At the same training, 62 harvesters from 6 villages sold a total of 117 bags weighing 1,761.8 kilograms of the Devil's Claw for a combined total of over $77,000. Namibian dollars. Now, this was in Nkuli Vere in the Kavango West region. Now, that concludes our topics. On the other side of the break, we take a look at the go-to destinations that you must visit when you're traveling. Starting us off in destinations, we are in the capital city. And what more can you ask for if you want to get away but still within the city? The Safari Villa Boutique Hotel is a cozy and welcoming retreat in Windhoek with a luxurious atmosphere in a tranquil setting and a friendly staff. Marijke Lambracht tells us more about this wonderful establishment. Let's take a look.
Very welcome to Tourismus. You are here at Safari Villa Guesthouse Boutique Hotel with Marijke Lambracht, and please come in and let me show you around. Good morning, my name is Marijke Lambracht. You are joining me here today at Safari Villa Boutique Hotel, situated in Eros, in Turquoise Street, close to Mediclinic Hospital. We are a group of 7 people, myself, my partner Mersha Chombe, and then my staff. We bought Safari Villa in 2020. It was through COVID, and I was thinking of a plan, how can I make money while also raising my children? Today it's difficult for a mother to work from 7 to 8 and still be able to drive around and look after your kids. So then COVID struck one day after the sale went through. So I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? But in fact, it was a wonderful time because it was locked down and we had to live in the guest house. And that is the only place and the only way that you can really see stuff that's wrong and stuff that doesn't work. So I lived here for a long time through COVID while we were renovating, and as we will show you afterwards how it looks. It is an upper class luxury hotel where you can find yourself very close to Joe's Beer House and all the other places, like I mentioned, the hospital, and you're just near everything, and it's still very luxurious. You will not say it's definitely not a normal guest house, but it's tiny. We have 10 rooms, so it's a Safari Villa. As you come in, we will welcome you with lovely, or either if it's in the winter warm cloth, or if it's in the summer wet cloth to clean your hands, a welcoming drink, and our wonderful staff here will carry your bags. About this guest house is that you're part of everything. So if you would like to go and sit in the bar, we have this huge fireplace where you can sit and you can see how we are making a potjie for the Germans and the English speaking people, overseas people that's not sure for what that is. We have barbecues, braais, and this massive pot that we make in beef or chicken, like oxtail, and you can sit there and you can smell the aromas. Here on my right hand side you see our kitchen, and my chef stands there and prepare the food in front of you. So there's chairs where you can sit and join him, and it just makes it more of a little home feeling than just a hotel room where you sit and you're very alone. We have here in the guest house, we have a self-catering flat with 2 rooms and a beautiful kitchen where you can help yourself, or if you are very lazy like I am, you just walk through here into the guest house and you can ask our chef Lazarus to cook you any meal. Please join us, where you can sit here with your family. Again, all flat screen TVs, Alexas, and everything you need. The whole place is equipped with Wi-Fi that you can download as much or whatever it doesn't stop with. Here's your kitchen area, and we also will stock you with drinks and water and whatever you would need. Then you have your 2 rooms, you can go in. Welcome to enjoy hamburgers and pizzas, any other food that you want at the poolside. You can sit there. We have chefs and waitresses that will bring you a cocktail. We have a beautiful heated pool of 50,000 liters, which is very big. And you will just be comfortable. You just feel like you are having a real holiday on an island. Because we have 10 rooms, and the 10 rooms all has fridges in them. We stock them with chocolates and beers, and on top you have your whole coffee, tea, the rusks, and it's just very homey feeling. You don't have to come out of your room if you don't want to. You have an Alexa in your room. You have robes in your room to put on if you just want to come for breakfast. You have all the amenities in the shower with all your shampoos, and everything is branded Safari Villa Boutique Hotel. So it's all our own things that we make ourselves and bottle ourselves. We're proud of that. We have a safe in the room. We have lots of guests from Europe and from America to put your US dollars in. It's very safe, very secure. And there's nothing that you have to worry about that something would ever be stolen. I just want to say this is the team that started with us in 2020, building this company to where it is today. Very successful and wonderful, wonderful place that we have. We would like to thank you for joining us today, and bye!
Up next in destinations, we are nestled between Gobabis and Botswana, just a mere 15 kilometers from Gobabis and 99 kilometers from the Botswana border post. Africa Awaits Lodge offers the perfect getaway for the business traveler, family, and adventurer. It looks like this place caters to just everybody.
I am Cecilia, and I am the manager of Africa Awaits Lodge and Safaris. We are situated plus minus 10 kilometers on the road to Namibia-Botswana borders, and our lodge here was established by Bertus and Barbara Pretorius, and it already has been in existence for over 13 years. We offer accommodation on luxury bed and breakfast spaces as well as self-catering. We have a very beautiful swimming pool, outdoor swimming pool on site where guests can relax and they can have a barbecue. We have a restaurant, and we have a water hole facing all the rooms so guests can view or watch animals that we have on site from their doorsteps. We have animals like oryx, we have eland, we have leeches, inyalas, impalas, springboks, and zebras. We offer activities such as game drives. We also offer nature walking trails. We offer bushman walks as well as farming activities. So for bookings, you can contact us directly on the number +264 811 225 or you can book through Enjoy, Booking.com, or Expedia. You can also find us on Facebook on Africa Awaits Lodge and Safaris page. Come one, come all, Africa awaits on you.
All right, that concludes our destinations. After the break, we take a look at To the Point. Getting right to the point, historian and social science lecturer at the University of Namibia, Sampapi Shiremo, addresses human-wildlife conflict in the Kavango East and West regions, questioning whether government conservation policies for crocodiles and hippos equally protect human lives. Let's take a look.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. On the question of human-wildlife conflict in the Kavango East and West region, including Zambezi, of late, especially after independence, there have been an increased incidence of human-wildlife conflict, especially involving crocodile attacks, hippo attacks, buffaloes, and to some extent lions, lesser extent lions. So the main issue is actually with crocodile and hippo attacks in the river. Those, I think, rates very highly. It happens almost every month or after 1 month, those attacks are happening. And from our analysis of the situation, we think that this is a very serious issues that is going to perhaps erupt or evolve, get into something more serious politically and even socially, because people are talking on the ground that government values the lives of wildlife more compared to the lives of human beings. That is as far as protecting this wildlife is concerned. Because if you trace the policies of protection of wildlife, especially in the riverside, it is very clear that during the colonial time, the Kavango River was always protected by government laws, but only as far as some of the animals, some of the game that's found in the river was concerned. This is more special about the hippos. The hippo, you were not allowed to shoot a hippo without a license or without permission from government. That is from the Namibian side. But throughout the colonial period, there were no conservation laws as far as protection of hippos or anything in the river on the Angolan side was concerned. So if you were on the Angolan side, you could shoot a hippo, you could shoot a crocodile, you could shoot anything in the river, and nothing could happen to you. But on the Namibian side, at least hippos were protected. But crocodiles, the policies to shoot crocodiles was given to the traditional authorities. The traditional authorities were the one who were actually managing that situation. So that if there was a rogue crocodiles around the villages, or where people are fetching water or bathing, whatever, in the river, the person who saw it just needed to report to the traditional leaders, and the traditional leaders would give permission for that crocodiles to be put down. So therefore, the policy was actually people friendly, because it was working at a community level. So a crocodile will be put down. Once it was put down, and then it will be displayed publicly to everyone that it was put down, and then they would remove some of the parts of the crocodile which are deemed to be dangerous for the community, such as the brain and maybe the tail of the crocodile. It's believed that the brain of a crocodile can be used for as poisons. So if it is in the hand of some people that are rogue in the community, it can be used to poison others. So the crocodile that is put down will be brought, displayed publicly, remove the brain, and then they will destroy it there. Yeah, for everyone to see that is destroyed. So then the people would be at peace that the crocodile is put down. So therefore, there were less crocodile attacks during that entire period. So whether that was good to put down crocodiles is measured in terms of the safety of the people at the time. People felt safe using the river, bathing there, whatever. But now people are not feeling safe because the crocodile population, since the policy has now been put in where the government, the Ministry of Environment and Tourism is directly in charge of regulating the river, where the crocodile is also now a protected species. Yeah, a protected species whereby you are found shooting it, you are sent to jail. Yeah, you are sent to jail for putting down the crocodile. So people don't understand, because of the background of the policies where we are coming from, why these crocodiles are being protected now, and the population of crocodile have increased so much. Yeah, you must remember that a crocodile gives birth to a number of crocodiles at a time. 30 to 35 at a time, eggs. And if 5 crocodiles are in that vicinity and give birth to those number of eggs, and then they hatch and they go in the river, in a period of 2 years, that particular village will be infested with so many crocodiles, and that jeopardizes the safety of the people. That is the same for hippos. Hippo population in the Kavango region, in the Kavango River, has increased so much that everywhere you go, you find a hippo. And a hippo is one of that animal that is recorded to be one of those that involves into human wildlife conflict a lot. More than lions, hippos, they attack human beings at more frequent times than lions, because they have their own behavior. If they fight amongst themselves, or if you pass where it has given birth and closer to where it has given birth, the crocodile will attack. And therefore, this is a problem to the community. So another issue is that what people are complaining about is the compensation for those that get involved in such human wildlife conflict. Of course, of recent time, the policy has been adjusted to increase the amount of money one should receive, who gets attacked, who get killed, who get injured, and all that. But still, people feel that this is not enough. So it is better for the government to listen to the people on the ground and vouch their opinion, how they feel this human life, this game in the river should be protected. For example, we've seen that there are conservancies around, yeah, and these conservancies are mainly terrestrial, on the land. Can this not be extended to the rivers, where the river can be rezoned to make conservancies, so that at least now, if this game is being protected in the name of the people, yeah, of the state, the people will directly benefit from the protection of this game. For example, if some hunters come and hunt a hippo in that particular zone of the constituency, or a crocodile, whatever, that money directly goes to the people. In a way, you don't need to be killed, or you don't need to be injured for you to get compensation, for you to benefit a bit from the protection of this game. So if there's a conservancy in that zone of the river, a hippo is hunted, a crocodile is hunted, or any other animal that is hunted there, and the community gets benefit, people will start now to value, to realize the importance of protection of these dangerous animals. Otherwise people don't see any reason why a crocodile should be protected. During the colonial time, the crocodile used to be shot, and the people felt safe, and they felt the policy was working. But now, people don't see that the policy is working at all. That is the issue that we have with these issues. With the protection of some of this game. It goes for lions, it goes for buffaloes, and all other animals that involves and elephants that are involved in human wildlife conflict. So that is what I see. But as for terrestrial game, such as hippo, not hippo, but elephant, buffalo, lions, at least there are conservancies. Yeah, there are conservancies in those regions where people are at least deriving some benefits. But as for the river ones, there's nothing at all.
And with that, we've come to the end of your favorite travel show, Tourismus Namibia. From me, Glenn Rashipura, thank you for tuning in, and until next time.